Good morning. We're live here from Turkey Cock Mountain, Collins, Virginia, the home of the American Game Dog Times and the Dixieline Connection, here at the world headquarters of the American Game Dog Times. Coming to you live. Streaming to you. Good morning, D-Lo. Good morning, Mig. How y'all doing today? What's happening on y'all's end? I ain't doing shit. I was just bored. Just thought I'd log on and see what was happening out here in the middle of nowhere. What you guys doing today? Yeah, same thing here, man. Little wake and bake. Put me a cup of coffee on here in a minute. I got to get to work. I just thought I'd jump on for about 15, 20 minutes, see what's happening. We had a good chat last night. Man, I was on for 3 hours last night. We had a good long chat last night. Were you in there last night, D-Lo? Pilgrim, my man. Hey, we could talk about some English. Pilgrim, do you like Marmite? Do you like eating Marmite, Pilgrim? Uh-oh. You know what I call that when you smoke a joint and drink coffee? It's a redneck speedball. Oh, man, I love Marmite. Put it on a piece of toast, a little bit of butter, a little bit of Marmite. Oh, I drank Guinness when I was over there. And you know what I liked? I liked that scrumpy cider. I like drinking those hard ciders when I was over there. But I drank plenty of Guinness. Morning. The good stuff. Oh, yeah, man, I love it. Room temperature. Have to drink that shit at room temperature, man. Used to hang out at the Elizabeth, the Lizzie, with the boys. In about 15 minutes, you'll be drinking a beer. At 10 o'clock in the morning, you're a bad boy, Miguel. You're a bad boy. Hey, Jay. How you doing today, buddy? I hope everybody's having a great day today. Oh, that'd be nice. I never made it to Ireland. I'm going to Tri-State. I'm going. You gonna be there? We'll have a good time, man. It'd be nice if I had 1,000 subscribers by then. That way I could go live while I was there. Oh, good, man. You can help run my security detail. Keep all them flakes away from me. Can't stand the flakes, man. Can't stand the flakes. I hate all them people getting up on me when I'm at those things, man. I just like to go and have a regular time like everybody else, you know? And I'll get there, man, and all them people will get up on me like, you know, like just won't leave me alone. That's why I quit going to the that's why I quit going to the dog shows. Cause I go to dog shows and people treat me like a freak, man. And it just took all the fun away of it. I mean, some people like all that attention and all that bullshit and stuff, but and that's not me, man. I don't like it. Y'all know that. Oh, I go there, man. I just want to kick back with everybody else and just have a good time. Woo, I got to get going today. I got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. I did. I met him one time, man. I met him one time at the ADBA dog show, but I didn't know him, and it was real early in my career. So I didn't even really know who he was, man. He was in Charlotte, North Carolina. You need that, D-Lo. We can breed that up, man. We can breed that up. We can't breed it that close, but you get your ducks in a row. We can get you an inbred bolero dog, and then you can go take it to you can go do your breedings, man. Which one was that, Kate or Amy? Yeah, that didn't go so well, did it? No. You can have 10 million packies in England, but you can't have a bulldog. Why can't you have all those Pakistanis, but you can't have a bulldog? I don't understand that. You know what it is over there? You got such a heavy Muslim culture in England, and they hate dogs. They hate dogs, man. They don't want any dogs over there. Less dogs, the better. Come to America, Pilgrim. Come to America. I still have my British passport. Got it. Got it right here somewhere. Yeah, I still got my British passport. It's an old one. It's out of date. Oh, you'd be surprised, man. You should see the people we got in this country. We'd be glad to let you in. I'll sponsor you. Come on in. I'll sponsor the Pilgrim. One more year, you can get your what, Miguel? You lost me. You lost me, Miguel. What can you get in a year? Oh, get your passport. I heard that. Yeah, I had to wait a few years. Now, the English, they never took my passport. The Americans, they took my passport, and I had to apply for a new one. But hell, there ain't nowhere I want to go anyhow. I mean, you can't get into Canada, but who wants to go to Canada anyhow? And maybe I'd like to go to Mexico. I don't even think you need a passport to go to Mexico, do you? Just need a driver's license to get down there. So, the hell, I did keep him till he died. I fed that champion Jed dog till he passed away. He died of old age. Yeah, good old dog. Game dog, man. You couldn't ask for a gamer dog now. Oh, no. No. That John Wayne dog had the ability of and John Wayne was a high ability, good dog. I mean, I won two with John Wayne. I beat Durant Cottingham and I beat James Crenshaw with John Wayne. I matched Jed twice and couldn't win with him. I matched Jed into Willie Nelson, and then I matched him into Glenn Cottingham, and I lost with him both times. Jed just had no ability. He just big old clumsy dog, like a 46-pound red boy dog. Yeah, something like Value Pack, D-Lo. If you can get a hold of Value Pack, That's a good dog food. Um, the low version of Pride, like the 26% protein version of Pride, that's another real good dog food. Um, the performance version of Diamond, the 50-pound bags of Diamond that come in that's called the Performance. All this stuff's about $25 a bag. Oh yeah, AS loved John Wayne. John Wayne was a great dog. Yeah, that John Wayne dog. Well, yeah, try Pride dog food, value pack. Greg, what's going on, man? You're up early. But we always called him the Duke. Duke, Duke. We never called him John Wayne. That was just his written name. That was his government name. We called him Duke. So anybody that knew that dog always called him Duke. Duke, Duke. That was his call name. Yeah, try those dog foods there, D-Lo, to mix with your high-end dog foods. Oh yeah, he was a bulldog, man. He was a bulldog. First time out for me, um, he was still on the airplane when we called the wait. Never bred him. He wouldn't breed. He was not interested in breeding to a female, and I tried to breed him. And this was in what year was this? This was like 1992, 93. Man, I tried to breed him, and I couldn't get that dog to breed to save my life. And I'll tell you what, I I wanted to breed him so bad that I took two bitches down to Garner's house, who Garner can get any two dogs bred to each other. And he was like, "Oh, I'll get them bred." And I took him down there, and he couldn't get the two dogs to breed each other. Matter of fact, he got so mad at John Wayne, he looked like he was getting ready to start kicking my dog. I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Don't get mad at my dog because he don't want any pussy." Oh, but he would not breed. He was that crazy. I don't care who it was, what it was. We tried to artificially breed him. We tried everything, man. This dog would not. He just, we couldn't get him to breed. So he never had any puppies. And then one day I was going through a divorce, and he would bite. When he was out on the chain, he would bite people. And he tried to bite my kid, and he tried to bite my ex-wife, or my soon-to-be ex-wife, and she basically said that the kid couldn't come over anymore as long as that dog was there, and I wasn't breeding him, and he was pushing 10 years old, and I put him down. And that's what happened to John Wayne. You know, so yeah, he was probably more about 8.5 years old, 8 years old. And that's what happened to the Duke. Oh yeah, oh yeah, my family, you know, had to had to send him on down the road. Had to had to send him on down the road. I really wasn't interested in breeding to that stuff anyhow. You know, he had got loose. There's a story about John Wayne. About a month before the Crenshaw match, he had got loose at my house, and he ran to two young dogs, and he killed them both. Then he went back to his house and went and got in his dog house on a yard of 25, 30 dogs. And we thought he maybe had curd out. And we still went ahead and matched him, and he won the match. But is that not the funniest thing? The dog got out of his collar, runs over to the dog closest to him, kills it, runs to the next dog, kills it, then goes back and gets in his doghouse, and I find him in his doghouse. And then 5, 6 weeks later, we take him and match him, and he beats Crenshaw in an hour and 35 minutes. Yeah, I never did meet Dr. Lopez. Never met him. Never met Dr. Lopez. By the time I met Bebo, it was the mid 90s. I guess Lopez wasn't around anymore. Oh, jeez, man. That's always a mess. Say that thing rolled all the way down and smashed up the cab of your truck, huh? You got to get you a trailer, Greg. Quit putting that thing in the bed of your truck, man. Got to buy you a trailer. Break down and get you a trailer, Greg. All right. Hey, I got to go let the puppy back in. We need those 1,000 subscribers. I can't understand why we're not made famous. Hey, buddy, what's going on? I I can't understand why we're not growing faster than we are with, you know, got great content, good backup stuff with the Facebook page. You think we'd have 1,000 subscribers by now, easy. But I noticed the other Facebook page don't really give us much props. I reckon I need to get on their pages and promote mine. But I've yet to do that. They don't say nothing about me and promote me. If I could only use one conditioning method, it would be a Jenny. Um, Mainly because of the time that you can put in. I mean, you can't put the kind of time in hand walking and the energy and the speed that you can with a Jenny. Hand walking's great, but you can't beat that Jenny work. Yeah, I went out for a nice walk with Donald yesterday till he left me in the woods. The sucker took off. Ran all the way back to the house. Left my ass. Oh, yeah, you can't have a Jenny over there. Yeah, you can't have a Jenny over there. No Jenny over in England. Oh, Pucky, you're up early. Yeah, you up early out in the yard hunting moles. You tell everybody about your mole hunting. Huh? Say, Daddy, I'm the great mole hunter. I need to get some video of him out there. I got a section of my yard where all these moles are coming up. And he'll just stand out there 20, 30 minutes at a time in perfect, just still like a statue, waiting for a mole to move. And he's been getting them. We've been doing good with him. Pucky the mole killer. Pucky the mole killer. So what else is going on today? What you guys been into? I got the big yard sale this week up here, so I'm gonna be busy selling stuff up there at the top of the driveway. I'm not gonna be on much this week. Well, the most important part about a Jenny is building the track. You know, you've really got to make sure that track is been turned and that the dirt's been turned, that all the rocks are out of the dirt. And that's the first thing you want to do. So you want to measure your track. You want to come up from the center and figure out how far out your arm's going to go and build your track first. And then once you get that done, and then you build your Jenny, and the easiest way to build a Jenny is just to take a rear end of a car and bury it in the ground, leave the wheel on it and everything, and take the rear end of a car and bury it in the ground, right? Well, the diameter is whatever you, however big you can stand. Oh, let me have that. Don't tear that up. Give that to Daddy. No, give that to Daddy. Well, take it then. Go tear it up. But the diameter of it is as big as you can stand. You know, you want it at least a 20-foot diameter, at least 20 feet. I mean, you prefer a 20-foot arm where you're coming out 40 feet in diameter. You know, you want to, the best is a 40-foot Jenny. So you take that rear end and you bury it in the ground and concrete it in there with steel and concrete so it doesn't move. Now you got a platform to build your arm off of. You've got that rear end sticking out of the ground and it's got those bolts on it. And you can build your arm off of those bolts. You got a hell of a platform to build your Jenny off of. You build a arm going out to the track. And then on the other side, you want to put a weighted arm. You don't have to put a full length arm on the other side. You can put an arm that's half the length. And you want to put an arm that you can slide weights onto, just regular barbell weights. So just put you a piece of metal dowel on the other side, about 6 feet long, 8 feet long, with a stop on it where you can slide weights on the end of it to counterbalance the weight of the weight of the arm. And then on there, you just slide barbell weights on there, and that counterbalances your weight. So now you got your arms set up, you got your metal arms set up, and there's videos that show you all this stuff. Um, this is a video here. It's me showing you how to make a Jenny. Alan, just watch that video right there, and I'll show you how to make the track in that video. Check that video out. You see that video, Alan? Yeah, I use sets just like I use with the Jenny, with the treadmill, but instead of 30-minute sets, I do hour-long sets because the work isn't as intense as it is on the treadmill. So I'm going to build them up to 1 hour long runs. I'm going to start off with 5 and 10-minute runs. And when I get done, I'm going to build them up to 1 hour long runs on the Jenny. So they'll run for an hour, then they'll rest. They'll run for an hour, they'll rest. They'll run for an hour, they'll rest. They'll run for an hour, they'll rest. at their top workout. So when I get done at the end, I'll work them for 4 hours at a time on the Jenny with workouts in between on their last day. Boss is running late. He's gonna have a stoned employee when he shows up. The rest is until your heart rate goes back to normal. So when you're running, your heart rate's going to run about 140, 160. So you're waiting for the heart rate to go back to 110, 120, and you can either tell that by using a heart monitor on the dog, or you can tell that by watching for physical signs on the dog. I used to watch their nostril. Their nostril will beat with their heart, and so when they first come off, it's got that pop, 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 and you can see it. And then as they walk and cool off, you can watch that nostril slow down. And then once that nostril slowed down to where I wanted it, then I'd go back to the Jenny again. And then, of course, as the keep progresses, the rest time becomes shorter. So at the beginning of the keep, I'd run 15 minutes, and I might have to go walk the dog for 15, 20 minutes to cool him off. And at the end of the keep, I might run the dog for an hour, and it takes me 5 minutes to cool him off. So it just depends on the dog and how long the dog wants to take to recover. Is how long the walkout is after the run. The dog dictates the rest between the runs according to his heart rate. Well, I think a carpet mill is a good thing. Maybe like at the beginning of the day, just to kind of stretch one out a little bit. Um, Maybe like for 5 or 10 minutes, just to kind of stretch them out, make them stretch some muscles they normally wouldn't stretch. But I think a carpet mill, as far as a regular workout, it's pretty hard on their feet. Now, you were telling me about that neoprene mill that you have, where you have a rubber belt on a carpet mill, and I think that's a lot better. You're not going to burn their feet up with that rubber belt. And any way that anything you can find that a dog likes to work on, um, that's what you want. So, I mean, any kind of equipment that you can find that your dog can enjoy and have fun on and exercise, because I mean, that's what it's all about, is getting your dog out and exercising your dog and having fun with your dog. I mean, you know, if you can't have fun with your dog, then why you got your dog? I mean, and half the fun's going for a walk or getting them off the chain and taking them out in the yard and playing with the ball, or putting them on a Jenny or putting them on a treadmill, or they just love that stuff, man. They go nuts when you do that with them. I mean, there's no more fun for a dog than running wide open on a treadmill. Carpet mill, slat mill, Jenny, turntable. You guys ever seen a turntable before? A turntable is a wooden table, usually about 10 feet in circumference, and it's on a spindle and it turns. Just imagine like a lazy Susan, like a giant lazy Susan, and it's got carpet on it, and the dog runs the table. Ah, that's a good idea to feed them on the meal, Miguel. That way they're not afraid of it. They enjoy being on it. They know that it's a safe place. That's a real good idea to feed the puppies on the meal. Never thought of that. That's a great idea. Well, we're coming up on 11 o'clock, and I have got to run. I got a bunch of shit I got to do. So I just dropped in here for a few minutes. Remind everybody to buy my book, Fat Bill by Fat Bill. It's for sale. It's for sale here. It's for sale on Amazon. It's for sale on eBay. Don't forget it comes loaded with all kinds of great stuff. And be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit all the other buttons. And come on back. We'll be back on tonight late. And we'll be on here talking dogs. See what's happening. And I'll see you guys then. So until then, you guys have a nice day. And I'll be talking to you soon. You take care.